How's it going, everyone? Today is November 14th, 2019, and this is Thriving Bulls Trade of the Day. Good morning or afternoon, wherever you guys are coming from. This is Thriving Bulls Trade of the Day. We have two positions open right now, one for 67.80 and another one for 67.76 on the AUDUSD. We're looking for an extremely oversold position that we have here, and we're looking for a good spike up. We have about 23 minutes left on this particular trade. We might go ahead and close out the 67.80 as it gets a little bit closer into profit here. Just because price is just not kind of acting accordingly to price fluctuation on the chart, and that sometimes happens. I think we're starting to kind of see that now, but I think we're going to go ahead and close this one out for the little bit of profit that we have, and then we'll keep the 67.80, 67.76, my apologies, for the profit that we have on this particular one. It looks like we are at about $200 in profit on this. We're looking close to about $5 or $6 in profit on this particular one. I'd like to see a little bit more profit, but as you can see, I mean, price is going up, but this seems to be going down. Even though price has gone up from here to here, looks like about a pip and a half. Doesn't look like we've really seen much of a profit difference. So that happens sometimes with NADEX, so you kind of have to be aware of the pricing and kind of adjust that accordingly with your trades. I'm gonna go ahead and see 1 second here. Not right. Alright, so we're at the -2 deviation, believe it or not, and we're looking for this price to really start to fluctuate and come into our favor. Looks like it's just been kind of hanging around the -2 for a little bit, and so we kind of expected this with what we consider change control. So as you can see, we have this huge downtrend, and now what we have done is kind of broken the bottoms from this. So if we zoom in, you can see that this was somewhat of the zone. 1 second, that wasn't really straight. So we have, this was kind of the zone right about there. This was kind of the zone. So as you can see, we had breaks, fail, fail, and then it finally broke, and now it's kind of wicking at it. So we can assume that this is what we'll start to see. That may not be the case, but that's what we're kind of seeing now. It's like a little bit of a wick action there. We are getting into overbought territory. We're going to go ahead and close out this position as it's kind of high at $110 in profit for that one. So we got it at about $4 worth of profit. Not anything too exciting, but we do have our 67.76, which is very heavily in profit. Typically what we usually do is take our calculator and do 57.62, divide that by 2, and add the position size. So we're looking at 86.43 would be half of the full potential of our position, and we can definitely do that. So we can go ahead and put that in. So we'll do 86.25. Just run it down to the nearest. Just have that there. Even though I know that this is probably going to expire in the money. So we're about $10 away. So as we get closer to this position here, once we start getting very, very close into this zone, then we'll probably start to see our price get filled. But as you can see, we're getting there. We're about 77.50. So it's just not wanting to give us a better price than what we really should be given. But that's just the liquidity on NADEX sometimes. So what we have to do is just kind of monitor the trade and kind of figure out exactly what it's trying to do. We do have a trend line here, so we kind of have to keep that in mind. And we see that price is kind of failing around this area now, so we kind of have to adjust that accordingly. So as you can see, that's pretty much a zone. I'll make that on a line on Think or Swim. So we can see that that's kind of a zone as well. We'll make this this color. So we're about to get into the top part of a zone, and as you can see, we are a little bit overbought there as well. So we might start to see a little bit of a push down. I just don't think that we're gonna. I mean, our price is pretty much right there on NADEX. So even though it says 6776, let me see where we were at. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's pretty much right where it's at. So we're roughly about $18 in profit per contract on this particular trade. We're just kind of watching it, just kind of getting an idea as to what is happening here. And we just kind of want to watch how price reacts in this little bitty move here, because we kind of want to see, you know, a little bit of a breakthrough here, and we're just not seeing the momentum that we would want to see. We went ahead and maybe put in let's see here. Trying to see some volume. Okay, so we're seeing that now. We may have gotten filled. If not, we're really close. Okay, we're at 85, 84. We were at 86.25. So we should be getting filled any moment now. This is people selling off their positions, so the price is now dropping. But once people start to stop selling the position, then we'll start to see our position get filled. So we're about $2 away from the position getting filled, and if anything, I mean, we could close it out now and say, yeah, we don't really want the $2. Like, it's not a big deal. We can just kind of watch it here and just kind of get an idea, and just kind of flip back and forth. Okay, so we're kind of hitting that zone now, so it might be best just to close it. So now we've lost a little bit more than what we wanted, but well, that's okay. It's at 79, 79. You get back up into 80. So as you can see, I mean, price is just, this is what you just see on NADEX sometimes, is that price will just go up, but this right here, as the price starts to go up, this may start going down. And as price is going down, sometimes this just goes up. I mean, it's just based all on the liquidity. It all is based on how people are buying, how people are selling, when are they selling, when are they buying, at what prices, and all that sort of stuff. So that's kind of a factor. And as you saw, it was 80, and then as it went up, it dropped. And it's just because people are buying into it or selling their positions. It's one or the other. So we're looking at about $23 worth of profit. I think that's pretty good. We'll go back into NADEX, into Thinkorswim, and just kind of see what prices we're getting here. If we can get a nice wick fill on this, then that will be good for us, but it doesn't look like we're going to get that. So we're going to go ahead and close this out for maybe 78.75. Yeah, that's good. All right, so 78.75. All right, cool deal. So what we have here is, let me get through the calculations one second. All right, so this is what we got pretty much per contract on the position. As you can see, we got out just in time, so we have a nice big move down here, and we kind of expected that. The moment that I saw that this candle was not going to fill this wick, if you go into Thinkorswim, you can kind of see that. If you see here, this candle right there should have filled this wick here, and because it didn't, it was saying that the sellers were taking in a little bit more of the control, and because of that, and we had this zone. I mean, we had this big zone right here and this trend line that was forming. So we had a lot of barriers that we had to break through. And because of that, we ended up just getting rid of the trade and in good timing. So we got in about this much, so we had 50 contracts. So we made a little over $1,000 on this particular trade. And so it was about 21 bucks. Our potential was only 57 minus 100. It was only 43, so if you factor that in, we basically got half of our position, half of our full potential, and basically in good time. So we hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to learn how to trade deviation levels the way we trade these in most of our videos, you can go to our website at www.thrivingbull.com. We offer a deviation levels package where you're able to get deviation levels just like mine every single day at around 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we were able to release these. We have them for Forex, we have them for indice futures, we have them for gold and oil, we have them for all sorts of arrays of products, and we hope that you enjoy that. And as well, we have NADEX signals as well, where you can actually follow the signals that we have on our signal table, as well as a full access package, which offers everything that I just mentioned, plus a NADEX auto trader. Let me actually go to the website. So as you can see here, we have our website, thrivingbull.com. And if you go here, you can see that this is our signal table that you can follow. We've had 5 signals today, all winners. We had a couple of losers yesterday. This was the very first time we had 2 losers in a row. We've been testing this for almost a year now. This is the first time we've ever had 2 in a row. It's just some sort of a little bit of volatility in the JPY pairs, and we just kind of saw that, and so it wasn't anything sort of news related. So we were unfortunately had taken those. But if we go down, we can see the 3 products that we offer right now. You have the full access package, which has the signals plus the auto trading system. You're able to get the live signals. You're able to get the daily deviation levels, the full auto trading system. We are working on SMS plus WhatsApp. And then we have the live signals, which is a separate package. This particular one you can get for $150 a month, but you're able to have a trial for $30 for 5 days. And then we have our deviation levels, which is $90 a month. So you can subscribe to any one of these 3 things. These are all separated. And so, yeah, so if you have any questions, please don't hesitate in the comment section down below, or visit our website at www.thrivingbull.com.